Whoopsie poopsie. Thanks for letting me know. But good morning, Cotton. Yeah, just working on some final tweaks for lo-fi here. Getting into these fixes. I'm doing well, doing well. Still on my caffeine cleanse, so feeling a little tired, but better than the last few days of just being too tired. Do you know what they call a bicycle that can't stand up on its own? They say it's too tired. There we go. I see the pattern now. It's just whichever way it's being pulled the most. Oops. You're triangling your quads manually. Yes. So Substance Painter triangulates its quads in a different way that Blender does. um, so I have to go in and just make sure that it lines up. There's got to be a better system for this, but there's probably some setting to change. But this works for now. I either have to triangulate it when I export it, but yeah, it's really apparent on straight lines. There's like this, like you can see it right here and right here. These little this waviness. Basically, it pulls the UV map in a certain direction, so you can kind of straighten it out by just going in and cutting it. But I don't know if that's the best way. There's probably some setting that I just need to click to make it match, but I've yet to figure it out. And this one is just a little wavy. But it's definitely kind of a pain to do. That's for sure. I figured triangulate it before bringing it into Substance Painter would help, right? Yes, but I still have to make changes to my mesh. So it's like, it's just kind of a question of what's more work. You know, it's like if I still have to go back in and edit my mesh, I'd rather have it be quads. I am going to be able to. Am I going to be able to take the bag off in VTuber form? Yes. And not all faces are incorrect. It's just some of them, which is the hard part of this. Is that it's not everything. It's just a few of them. But it looks nice and clean once I get it all squared away. That's just a painting error. Am I missing a line? My hand. Yeah. Yeah. All right. There we go. Much better. Okay. And nothing on that seems distorted. That seems fine. This is definitely a little off. Well, bam, and bam. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to do homework, but I don't want to do homework. The curse of homework. Well, I wish you well. Just gotta find that motivation. Ooh. All right, there we go. The mesh triangulated. I had a question about UV unwrapping. Absolutely. If you have a ring of quads, is there a way to quickly turn it into a loop? Yes. So if you've got your cylinder and a ring of quads, I'm going to go to UV editing. So first you just want to mark your seam, or I'm going to unwrap it. So it's just this first. So you got something like that. Mark your seam, unwrap. Oh, oops. Mark seam, hey, you. Okay, well, imagine it's distorted. You know, you got a ring of quads, but you should be able to just select a. What you want to do is take one of the faces and you want to square it. So you want to make all your angles, like say it's like this or something, just kind of distorted. You'll want to take it and then flatten it. So something like this. I'm just scaling each edge. And once you have your single one square, you can right click and hit follow active quads. And the rest of that segment is going to align itself to how you positioned that first one. I also got this tool recently here, UV Toolkit, and they have a straighten option. So you just select something, you hit straighten. That's helped quite a bit as well. But you can do the same thing with the fall after. I'll straight up. Also, it's the last homework this school year for me. Hey, congratulations! I'm going to be in year 10. Holy crap! Well, congrats. Wishing you well in school. But yeah, the follow active quads is really nice. Um, and yeah, you can do that with pretty much anything. Anything that's quad. Anything that can be. What was the tool you did to straighten the first quad? So it's what I'm doing is I'm selecting a segment. So let's say this one, and I'm hitting S for scale, and then Y so that it's only scaling on the Y axis, and then 0. And then you can just do that with the X axis as well. SX0, SX0, SY0. So yeah, just making them aligned to the, because if it's not straight, say this one was bigger, which is just kind of cool. This is useful for some things, but if I did follow active quads this way, it'll follow that pattern, which is kind of cool. So you can, there's maybe some use in that, but um, I don't know what the use would be, but certainly is an option. Good, yeah. UV unwrapping is definitely one of those things that um, takes has taken me quite a while to understand and do in a way that feels good. Why is this happening? Why is it like that? It's because I only have that selected. Okay, perfect. Whew, scared myself there. The other thing that's extremely useful that I found is extremely useful with UV mapping are the is two things. So you have your object is the live unwrap here. So in UV live unwrap, and then you can take sections of your unwrap and you hit P to pin it, and you'll see that it changes colors. You've got these red dots now. And with the live unwrap selected, I should be able to. No, it's because it's not actually unwrapped. So once I have one of the objects pinned with the live unwrap on, if I move the pin, it'll move everything based on just the pinned vertice right here. So if I pin this whole edge and I rotate it, or pin just this edge here, and I rotate it, it'll kind of follow that, like it's all inheriting that rotation. Anyway, so I usually will for the body here. Exactly. Similar to a pivot, but if I'm looking at just the body here, what I do when I'm unwrapping is I'll pin just edge of just where the cut is. So where all my seams are. So for the arm and leg, I'll pin just the border of the mesh. Just this section here, like this section at first. Actually, I'll show you. So if I just selecting the leg right here, because that way, if it's just the border pin, I can adjust it and it will change the scaling of the leg with it. So you can kind of just get everything positioned really nicely in an easy way. Anyway, there's a lot more to it. I have some videos saved of me UV unwrapping, but I found that is really useful. You have some sort of cylinder and it's all distorted and stuff. You can just take one edge, pin it, flatten it, and then everything, and then just keep flattening all the edges that you want straight. And that's especially important for like if I'm looking at the leg here, there's a seam in the leg right here, and these lines still meet straight. And, there's no pixel blurring or anything like that, and that's because I've straightened the edges like that, so it doesn't. There's no blurring on those edges because they're both on my UV map perfectly vertical or perfectly horizontal. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of little tips and tricks for UV unwrapping. All right. So let's go ahead and export to Unity. Everything should be working. And yay. All the lines are straightened out. Perfect. Actually, I want to see just the jacket. Just review it really quick. All right, that looks good. And the sweater. Looks fine. Awesome. And the pantaloons. All right. Yeah, those look fine. So, there's a few things we need to add to the materials, and that's what we're going to focus on first. What we're going to do first is for the jacket, we want to add a patch. But in order to do that, we need a second UV map. Actually, this works out nicely. Okay, so yeah, we'll just Alt P U U. Okay, so yeah, only on the second map. And we're going to take this section right here, pin it. Everything else should be. Yeah, okay, something like that. R. Have you ever used two different maps? This is my. I have used it before in Blender, but this is my first time doing so in for Unity. Because we're going to make a decal, basically. Do this. So we're going to have a little patch right there. Now we need to make the texture. Oh. All right, new image. This one we can make small. It's going to be small on the body. 1024. And we'll take this image. get it all fixed up. Something like that. So close. But we do want a square selection. Okay, perfect. Copy, paste. And this one, switch it to warp. That way we can kind of straighten it out a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect though. All right. Save this here. We'll call this decal N7. Yeah, decal for a VR chat. I was wondering how to use those. This is my first time messing around with it. I thought it wasn't very useful until I realized you can use multiple UV maps. And then I was like, oh, it's quite useful. Hello, Kyomri. Welcome, welcome. Struggled with that a little bit. All right, so now I've done that. We're also going to include that, and we'll make a mask. Boom. Invert the mask. Yeah. And it's really cool. There's also this feather option for masks, which is quite useful. So a little bit of feathering right there. All right. Now we'll save this, and we'll create a PNG. File, export, PNG. And yeah, we'll save it right there. Go here. Grab this decal we've created. Oh, actually, take that back. We're going to go here. I don't want to add it to the there, but I should be able to just pop it in here. Decal N7, open. All right. Now, get that all lined up. That's fine. We'll see what it looks like in Unity. File, export, fbooks, bada boom, save. We go here. Good, nothing broke. Go to lo-fi outfit, and we'll go to the decal settings. Decal. Now for decal 0, take the PNG, drop it in here. Name it decal 0. I'll lock it, so stuck on that decal. And we'll use boom UV1. Hey. All right, let's see. Sweater, pants, body. There we go. Now we've got the decal. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That worked out pretty well. And I think we can turn up the alpha. Blending. Oh no, the alpha's there. Okay, perfect. It's just white. I don't know why it's white. I think we need to go here. What was this trick again? Do something. Just invert background color. No, that doesn't seem right. Show me this in Explorer so I can get this file path. Go back to Photoshop. Let's turn off the feather and do File, Export PNG. Yes. Still got just this little bit of white banding. I don't like it. How do I get rid of that? Is that possible? Set the PNG texture and unity to alpha. Does have input texture alpha's transparency apply? It should be all right. It's just got a little bit of white from it. When you get up close, it goes away. It's just they're a little bit at a distance. Let's turn on streaming bitmaps. Maybe that. It's a little bit better. PNG texture and unit alpha. It should be taking that. Something to do with the texture or the material, how it's blending. I fixed this before, just can't remember how. Right. Okay. So we'll make a channel, and we'll make it alpha channel. Boom. Alpha. Just alpha. Move this down, please. Huh. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Oh. The white is just there. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, mask there. Then we'll make a layer here. Drop them both in. And on this layer, we're just going to paint in black. Oh, better idea. Shift Control I, and we will fill, and then do a filter, blur, Gaussian. Just trying to get that. No. Can't. All right, painting's easier. Oh, is it purple? Bam. Image editing. All right. And now we'll save again. Wait, what's the shortcut for quick? There's not. Replace this one, please. There we go. Hey. It looks so detailed. Yeah, now no longer. It was just the image itself. It was just sampling that edge, which had white on it. So of course it would. Now it's gone. All right. Might be a little bit big. I don't mind. Next, we need to set up the same material, but we want some decals for the sweater as well. So sweater. I didn't think of that. Okay, so these objects and this one are all part of the outfit. And each one of them needs a UV2 now. So I'm going to go to this one, make a new UV map, tap A, and just shrink it and make sure it's below the thing. Don't. All right, that should work. Yay. Whew. Kind of scary. Now this one I don't need to make a second UV map, but I do need to make some alternate textures. So we're going to go to the outfits albedo. We're going to duplicate. Boom. And we'll call this sweater V2 or gray. There's two other sweater colors we'll be making. Then we'll take the gray one, open it up in Photoshop, do some tweaking. All right. So first thing to do is duplicate this. First thing to do is select these portions, invert the selection, and delete that. So we're just left with this. We're actually going to grow the selection, expand just a little bit, delete that so it's not bleeding into anything else. Maybe a little bit more actually. Select, modify, expand, 20. Alright, that's a little too far in some spots. 10. Okay. So this should only be affecting the sweater. Then we will adjust. We're going to just do a quick little FX or something like hue saturation, make it dark, darker. Levels would have been better. Bam. So make it darker, then bring out the pattern a little bit more. Right around there. Save. Combine, save. All right, so back here. Now we'll look at Lo-Fi Outfit. We want to adjust Decal 1. And Decal 1 will drop in this gray sweater. Bam. And that should only affect sweater. Which it is. Perfect. Alrighty then. There's a little white dot right there. Why? Why? I like that pattern. Was that from Substance Painter? Yes, I actually got it from Substance Source. One of the fabric patterns. Yeah, so if you have a Substance Painter or Adobe account, through Substance Source, you can get just a lot of free assets. Or I guess it's no longer Substance Source, but Adobe Substance 3D assets. But they have a bunch of materials that you can use. So I just went to fabric. There's a ton, like a lot. And even some of these, they have multiple materials. Like, yeah, you can see this one. It's got multiple materials within it, so there's even more. Yeah, so it's in here somewhere. Definitely a fantastic resource. Really speeds up a lot of this. At least they finally update that site. Absolutely. Oh, there it is. I accidentally punched a hole here. All right, so add that levels back. This is the great. Actually, I need to check the reference. Reference. Okay, this one. Yeah. So we've got this one. And we're just matching the colors. But this one might be a little, we'll have to do this one in Substance. This is the one we're going to do now, just a solid gray. Okay. I wish you could change the material qualities with Substance. I guess I could. No, I'd change it for everything. Never mind. A little bit darker right around there. Combine, save. Boom. All right. So, client will be able to turn that one on and off with this alpha slider. Morning. N7 emblems. You doing Mass Effect stuff? This jacket here has a little emblem. Bam. This guy's just got a little N7 emblem. It looks quite good. Got all these little details. Oh, but I love Mass Effect. They just announced. The new Dragon Age. Super pumped about that. It's a Dragon Age Dread Wolf. So clearly could be about Solus. I love Bioware. Bioware's my favorite. One of my favorites. A big favorite. All right. So how are we going to do this double texture? Dang, that embroidery looks awesome. Oh, thanks. It's from a. I stole it from a photo. But it does look really crisp. So substance painter, not designer. Oops. Oh, yeah, here's substance source. Nice. Wait, what? Did substance painter update just now? Well, it's always scary opening it. It's like, oh, you want to update this project? Do you mean do I want to lose all my work? Seems to be working okay. Seems to be working. You know, makes me a little sweaty. Okay, so for the sweater, which is in outfits section, we're going to create two-tone alt. It'll just be color because that is all we bring into it. So reference. Have you ever played around with the substance-based lighting filter before? No, I haven't. I'm not quite familiar with that one. I've seen that there's some baked lighting options in Poyomi, but I have not investigated it. I was considering it to make quest avatars look better. Well, you could certainly use. I do use like ambient occlusion sometimes, so you can bake your ambient occlusion, which is similar to baked lighting. Though with the quest avatars, it's all just VR chat's terrible standard light mobile shaders. So you have to bake it into just the color itself. It's a little unfortunate they don't have options. Just bake all the lighting shadows together into the albedo. Interesting. Bam and bam. One less right there. Center. And we'll actually go just paint it out so it's a little straighter. That. That sounds similar to the albedo thing, but I'll have to check it out. I think we might be talking about the same thing, but albedo is usually just like it's like ambient occlusion is what I mean to say. It's just like creases and stuff. But certainly some lighting would go a long way on the Quest avatars. A long way. Very long way. Let's set this to overlay or hard light. Yeah. And we get some of those original colors pattern coming through. All right. So let's go ahead and do File, Export. But we are going to export just the outfit. Make a new folder called Lo-Fi Sweater, two-tone sweater. Bam. Export there. Yeah, need less flat Quest Abby. Support you. I agree. I think if Poyomi came out with a mobile shader, it would just be the default. I mean, Poyomi is pretty much already the default shader in my eyes. The only other shader I use consistently is Silence, who's another VRC avatar creator. And they made the filamented shader, which is like the standard Unity shader, but just gets rid of a lot of the imperfections with the shader. Definitely worth checking out. She'll put both the alternate sweater colors in here. Now open this one too. We'll go here, copy this, and we'll paste it here. So we can do this. Delete that. Oops, Shift Control I, delete, and we can move that layer. Save. Got a link to the filament shader. Absolutely. So Silent has a few projects on GitHub, but the filamented is here. This one. Man. Marlo, welcome. What have I done? I just do Kirby with a muscle body. Do you mean he absorbed a muscular person? But yeah, there's some great. It's awesome. It's really nice. It's just like the standard shader, but a little bit nicer. So it gets rid of kind of the like blue glow that a lot of Unity standard has. Silent's got a few shaders that are worth looking into. Decal number 2. Decal number 2. Don't hold out on us, Marla. Feel free to share that your muscular Kirby. All right, so now we can swap between all these different decals. Forgot you can use so many decals. It's pretty powerful. I'm almost capping out the amount of decals here. Because I'm using the same material for a few different pieces. Ooh. All right. So we've got it all set up. Now we just need to make sure we can animate these values. And we're pretty much good to go now. Sort of. We still have to rig the face of the character. All right, let's do the face rigging and then move on to the VR chat integration. VR chat integration. So, go in here. The visor I will separate right now so that we're just looking at the body here, because we're going to make some blend shapes. Got the bases here. Yes, so we've got all these expressions. I'm just going to drag them in right now. All right. There's like a quick arrange option, so I could just move everything out really quickly. All right. So here's all the different expressions we're going to create. The process will be somewhat straightforward. So we go in here, do that, and we'll say vrc.v. Oh no, there's no volumes. This is just emote underscore blank. Start with blank. We just go in, select these little dots. And we're going to move them back. Shrink them. Like that. So that'll make the face blank. That. Perfect. All right. Next one. Emote underscore right. This one. And this dot, it looks to me as the outermost one on both sides. So we'll just do Shift L and move them back. Shrink them. I thought for a moment you were going to animate the dots to change colors. I don't know how I do that. I guess instead of moving them back, I could shrink them. Maybe. Shape keys can't change UVs, can they? No. No, I don't think they can. Man, that'd be cool though. That would be super interesting. I think you'd have to. No, look that up. Unity shape keys for UV. Apparently, you can make UV morphs in Blender, but Unity doesn't have a way to import them. What's this? This one is Lo-Fi Angry. So this is his angry face. Emote underscore Angie. So it's 2 starting from the middle, one down, the next one. Okay, so this one, this one, this one, this one. I should have selected everything else. Anyway, okay. So brown, 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 that. All right. GY. If I just shrink them from a distance, you'll still be able to see them. So it's best that they just move back like that. All right, so angry. It does look angry, actually. Then happy. That's the next one. Oops. So that is just the bottom half goes in. Bam, 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 bam. All right. And then sad is the opposite of angry. So these three. Oh, wait. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah. All right. And then look left and look right. These two, I don't think I can do. I could, but I would have to use avatar dynamics to make them. Because, yeah. That's a little difficult. But these other ones I can make. Oh, this one's sad. This one's disturb. Emote. Disturb. This one's sad. Says so. Emote underscore sad. All right, so middle, 1, 2. And then just below middle. Okay. So boom. 2 up from middle. 2. This one, this one, this one, this one, and 1 below middle on that side. Perfect. I feel like there could be a way to swap textures instead of animating the mesh for the expressions. I do think that's possible. You could use a flat plane instead and then just swap out the textures. But functionally, it should look about the same. Controllers can do material swaps. Yes, yes. It wouldn't even need to do a material swap. I have a shader, a flipbook shader I could use. I prefer doing meshes for expressions, though. They don't get fuzzy up close. But if I have to swap it out, it should be a straightforward wait. Should be pretty straightforward swap. Mesh, the best. Wow. It's Blake, right? Or tired. This one's wink. I use a lot for robots. Tucking emissive glow is a nice controller to have. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I usually do like a little hookup to you can use just that voice parameter. It's got 4 on the bottom. Turn off symmetry for this one. So here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think interesting. All right, so this one goes back. Shrunk. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess those ones. Okay. Why? Try. And lastly, it's just bottom 5 from each one. This one is tired. Underscore tired. Now, mirror again. Shrink. This one's shocked. Everything but the middle center dot. There we go. I didn't need to select that other side. Oh. Now, I just need to confirm I named everything correctly. Good morning, Potts. Welcome, welcome. Was blank dumb. What's the name of that one? That angry. So, blank down. angry, happy, disturbed, sad. All right. Interested to see how this comes together. So back to basis, and we'll combine the visor back. Save. Export. FBX. Bada boom. My cat's yelling. She's a yelling. I can hear her very distantly. Right about there. Nice. All right. Now, make some animators. Row 5. Yeah. Go. Then we click there. Go down to here. Customize. Menu. Parameters. One add action and effects. Bam. Bam. Eye look. It's not blinking, but we got the eyes moving around. We'll do sighted. Lip sync. No lips to sync. We might add a glow to the eyes. Just while the character talks, the eyes will change in brightness. I think that's the only thing we'll add. All right. Now time for some animations. So, tone this. But we do need animation clip called Lo-Fi EXP Neutral. We'll also need Lo-Fi sweater, white, gray, and I don't know why I did it this way, because it'll be easier to just duplicate them after I make them. Leave the template for now. Make a folder for the Lo-Fi sweater. Bam. All right. Now on here, we'll add in the FX layer as the animator. Go to layers, start with sweater. Drop in the sweater white. Boom. Expressions will go to the neutral. And we'll drop in Lo-Fi EXP neutral. Nice. Now, go to the body. And we also need just outfits in general. Create folder, outfits. Yeah, profile, outfit, jacket. Say store. Okay. Loop. Drop there. Okay, perfect. Got all the basics set up. Now we click the body. We find those animations we've added and begin to create the shapes. So we'll start with the body here. I'll just tickle them. There we go. Tickled all the blends. Maybe one other property we'll want to add to the body material. Just a clip for we'll add a slight opacity layer, just a small one. And that way I can clip the body on and off so it won't clip with the clothes. But we'll do that a little later. For now, we've added the expression neutral. Now we'll do the sweater. This is just the outfit toggles. So sweater's on and jacket's off. Then for the color, hit record, go to the interesting. It'll just be the sweater. But if technically I could change the properties for every mesh, good to know. But we only need to animate these properties here. So when the sweater is white, both of these are set to 0. Perfect. Now we'll create these additional animation clips, starting with the sweater being gray and the sweater being 2-tone. And the first layer is gray. So when it's 2-tone, this would be 1. When it's gray, this would be 1. All right. And then for the outfits, duplicate this, outfit, jacket, and we just change those. We'll get to the expressions in a second. For now, let's set up the sweater. So for the sweater, we're just going to drop this in here. Yep. Pretty. Then we'll make a trigger. This trigger will be swap or sweater color. Sweater color. Perfect. And no transition time, just sweater color. Do triggers work with VR chat? About to find out. It'll definitely work in Unity, but I think that must be a networking problem for triggers not to work. Whatever. Layers, outfits. For the outfit, this will just be a toggle between jacket and sweater. There's only two states, so Boolean is perfect. Outfit. So when outfit is true, it'll be jacket. When outfit is false, it'll be the sweater. Easy. Let's test.
Oh, hello, kitty cat.
There's a little kitty cat here.
What are you doing down there?
All right. Show cat. Show the cat. Look at that. Color swap. Then outfit swap. Oh, that's a problem.
Come here. You want attention, but you don't pick you up. You're so good.
Oh, kitty cat.
Stinky kitty. Stinky.
So funny. Oh, you are so fuzzy right now. She just wants to be like tucked in. She's like, she'll eat, she'll come out, she'll yell, and then gets a little bit of tension, and then she wants to be like either tucked under a blanket or like I'll like kind of like put her under the bed, and she'll just be there for the next 6 hours or so. All right, so let's go here to the jacket and the body. So when the legs bend, clips through jacket. I don't like that. Should definitely be. The reason I did that though is because it'll do this. Otherwise, it'll stretch too much. Trade-offs. But it certainly needs to move a bit more with the legs than it is right now. That's better. Make sure that tool, symmetry, mirror, vertex groups, mirror the left-right vertex groups of painting. Use topology-based screen. Yes. Why does it never work? There we go. Okay. We got it. We need to hit that. Hit the thing. Hit the button. Hit the button, Max. Anyone ever see The Great Race? Now that's an old movie. Hit the button, Max. That should work a lot better. File export to FBX. Boom. So that's all working. Now, emotes. So, take the expression neutral that we've created, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different expressions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we just make a clip for each one. Disturb. Doom. And have about 45 minutes till I'll take lunch. And I got to communicate with some clients. Just so much communicating to do. There we go. And now for each of these, we just want to set each one to its corresponding value. Perfect. And now we have some already kind of set up, ready to go. Angry, I have as like double fist clench. So we'll just pop these in. Angry, sad, happy, flirty. I guess we'll change to wink. Put that there. Oh, confusion will be dumb. So rename that dumb. Surprise will be shocked. All right. So that's just 6. So there's 3 more we haven't used. Blank. Blank, disturb, and tired. Okay. Itchy nose. What expression should we use for blank? We have fist clench, guns. Double finger gun. I got point, but double finger gun should be blank, disturb. Okay. We'll do those. Blank and disturb will be okay, so these are the ones that are missing right here. Now finger gun is which one again? Left hand. Gun. Bam. 6. So with my index, my resting hand is usually fist because of the nature of the controller. So I usually leave that blank. For mine, the only fist one I have is you have to do double fist. So, and that's angry. Angry. But yeah, we'll see what the client prefers. Sometimes need some swapping. So we're going to make tired and disturbed. Next, we're going to make all of these finger gun. No, just at least these two. So to go to tired, gesture left equals 6. To go to disturb, gesture right equals 6. Bam, bam. Yeah, I'm just going to go with double. Double finger gun to be blank. So, boom, 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 boom. Gesture right and gesture left both equal 6. So the tough part about expressions that got me many times was I set all this stuff up and it still wouldn't work because you have to go to any state. If you're using any state, you have to make sure all this stuff is in the right order. Like my neutral states should be at the very bottom. Blank should be above that one because it requires both. Both of these. Otherwise, it'll get this one tired and do it, or disturb and do it, but it'll never reach blank because of this order. It's kind of like putting a coin in a coin slot. That's how I think of it. Something to watch out for. Because visually, all this stuff could look exactly the same as this, except that the any state order is different. Anyway, that should be good. Last thing to do is add in our expressions. Oh, it is definitely good. It took me. I was streaming it one day. It took me like 2 hours to figure it out. I was like, I've done everything the same twice, and it should be working. And then it's just like, oh, well, there's this. If you click on this thing, then you get more options. Just how it goes sometimes. All right. So we did the expressions. Did that. Now we want to look at. Don't need a blend for lo-fi. We do want to add some controls, such as outfit toggle. This will be toggle that will target. Let's put the expressions in, or parameters in first. Sweater control or sweater color. All right. And here is a problem. So this only has int, float, and bool. Sweater color is not a bool. But that's fine. We can still create a trigger. Okay. So we'll want to delete that. Yes. Add it back in as a bool. Sweater color. Now go back to the layer sweater here. And when sweater color is true, it'll transition. But the transition will take 1 second. It should work. It should work. Then we'll go expression parameters, outfit toggle. Not a toggle now, but a button. Parameter will still be sweater color. It's a button. Click or hold to activate. The button remains active for a minimum of 2 seconds. Perfect. So actually, it doesn't have to be a second. It could be 0.5 seconds. A little bit faster. There we go. And one more parameter. Sweater color. No, sorry, outfit. Blech. Outfit. I could really do the same thing, couldn't I? But toggle's kind of nice. It'll be quicker. Use a toggle. When you're selecting it, it'll be quicker. Bam. And outfit. Oh, I fucked that up. You should be outfit. This one will be sweater color. And it'll be. No. I'm confusing myself. Outfit toggle will be toggle. Sweater color will be a button that will toggle sweater color. Yes. All right. Okay, I think we're good to test. Let's go ahead and hit VR Chat SDK Builder. Hit Autofix. Look at that, medium. Yay. There's pretty much no fizz bones on this character. Which is interesting. Almost all my other characters or avatars have fizz bones. But this one doesn't. He's tweeted something. Power. Nice. Slimer meets all. This is amazing. Phantom of the Opera anime. Dang, that's cursed. Well, absolutely. Pound Foolish is such a good name, though. Your internet is getting really slow when the avatar's uploading. Well, yes, it does. Tends to chug. Whoopsie poopsie. I actually do think I need to create a new Unity project where it's completely blank. I take all my avatars out of this project and just put the avatar that I'm working on, because it seems to me the more avatars or the bigger my Unity project is, the slower this uploading process takes. I have a package that takes 10 minutes to open. Oh, goodness. Lo-fi. Boop. Bum 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 bum. Dee ba da ba doo dee ba da doo doo. Dee ba da ba doo doo dee da doo. All right. Here we go. Chat. Verchat. Them all their Verchat. I have Substance Painter open. That could also be why it slows down so much. Okay, that should be good. Here's the other avatar I'm working on. Probably finish him today too. Oh, it's really cute. Oh, so sad. But his eyes do look around. And then swivel. I don't know if I should take that out or not. Should his eyes move around? So double finger gun. Blank. It's tight. All right. Nice. He looks good. Then do. Oh, totally forgot to make an outfit toggle. Oops. Ugh, I hate the menu. Why is it so difficult to select things in this fucking menu? There we go. A little bit better. It's cool. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it's pretty cool that it changes color. That's pretty dope. I like that. Wish I could just select my hand, but I can't. It still clips. Darn. Right, because I made it not clip the legs of the body, but I actually needed to not clip the legs pants. Alright, so a few changes to make. But pretty close to done. Pretty close to done. Don't know if the eyes moving makes a big enough difference to really look effective. Yeah, I think it kind of just makes them look a little crossfit at some point, which is not ideal. Not ideal. So we'll go to Lo-Fi, Inspector, Eye Look, and we'll just turn this. We'll just disable it. There we go. Okay. Now, other things to change. We need an outfit toggle for none. Then we'll go to Animator. Outfit. I actually really like the little just button one. We're just going to do that. And yeah, might as well. All right, outfit none, 0 and 0. Put that there. Can't believe I forgot that because it's like it took me a lot of effort to make that. All right, so settings, transition duration 0.5. But I can make it so that. How do I do that again? 0.5. Fixed duration of 0.5. May not move that out. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's all Boolean values anyway. So do that. Outfit true. Outfit true. Yeah, I wanted it to look like that. It's not the same thing though. I think it's actually the same thing. All right. So now we want to go to expression menu, and the outfit toggle should now be outfit button. And it will do the same thing. That's the sweater color. So now we can take outfits completely off. Next, we want to go back to Blender, and we want to take the pants and the body, these, and the jacket. So these three objects here. Go to this. Actually, we don't need the body. just these, because this does this, it does that. We don't like that. It's no good. So I think we're going to do the opposite of what we did before. We're going to actually because I could continue to grow the influence of the legs on the jacket, but I don't know, it's already quite a bit. Let's see, 0. Well, if that could work. Yeah. Yay, problem solved. And it still doesn't stretch that much. Good. File, export FBX. Yay. Save. Bada boom. Exit. This is so good. Weird Dolly generations. Trail cam footage of Joe Biden. That's so funny. Profador, you have a great day. Thanks for coming by. Wish you well with your models. Looking forward to see what you make next. Bye. Gotta make sure I'm following Twitch. Woo! Okay. I think we're good. Excuse me. Oh, we actually want to check pants, jacket, and rig. Do the pants cut through on the back? Yeah, but only if they're doing this. And that's pretty unlikely. Yeah, I think that's not going to be a problem. All right, let's upload again. Actually, as I hit the upload button. Okay. All right, y'all. This is what I'm going to be doing sometime this week, and I hope y'all can join me. Super VR ball. This looks super fun. So we're gonna do that this weekend. That looks like it makes me sick. Fair. I'm ready though. I have a pretty how would you say, sturdy stomach when it comes to VR. After all this VR testing and stuff, all the bugs I've put myself through, I have good VR legs. Anyway, I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Back. All right, we uploaded. Now it's time to hop back in VR. Take a gander. Take a little gander. Interesting. All right. That stance. Lay 'em up. What stance? My stance? Or the avatar's stance? So, outfits are swapping. Outfit is true. Nah, no, they're not. It's stuck on this one. Outfit true. But also another problem. When he came back. Oh, yes. I like to surprise everyone. Gotta keep everyone on their toes, you know. And so outfit should cycle through all of them now, but we're also missing a value for the outfits. We actually need to toggle the pants too. Right now we're only toggling jacket and sweater, but we also need to toggle the pants. So now, click on the dish guy, go to outfit none, hit record, and turn off the pants as well. Then, copy pants, go to the other ones and paste it. But I have it enabled for that one. Right. All right. Now we test. Play. So, animator. All right. So, outfit. Definitely a bummer that it does that. Perfect. Very cool. I like the sweater color changing. I think that's super awesome. So we want to adjust in the outfit layer the transition from between this one right here. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete that. This is also complicated to me. How do people just know what's wrong? Trial and error. It's a lot of like, yeah, a few years of trial and error. So when outfit is true, that will happen. Hoping this is how it works. Interesting. That must be that has exit time. All right, so turn that off. Try it again. Animator. Outfit. Why doesn't it hold? Because it has no time. It just happens immediately. But I want it to transfer. I want it to transfer states. Okay, I have a better idea. Because I don't like that the outfits overlap. Right? That's not good. That's not what we want. Instead, this one will have an immediate transfer, but do I want to do it that way? That's the only way I can think of. Just immediately turns on the jacket. Boom. No time at all. Then we'll have a empty state called null here, like this. And again, it'll take no time to transfer there. It'll just, yeah, in fact, it'll just go. Won't even have a condition. Just goes from here to there. Okay. And then from this one, it'll go there. After 0.5 seconds when outfit is true. I think this will work. We'll see. But this should prevent it from the outfits from overlapping, I believe. Animator. Yep. Haha. Then sweater color still changes. Super cool. Nice. Nice. And that's about it. Nice. Right at lunch. I'm gonna test and then I will go on lunch. But oh crap. No, cancel. 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 Have to remove the animator. I always forget. All right. All right. Okay. Da, 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 da. Up. Do your avatars work with full body? Yes. I don't have full body myself to test, but I have worked with clients to make full body avatars. Yeah, they've had no complaints. The most common problem with VR avatars are the hips. Pretty much everything else will work except for the hips. They have to be set up like this. And what does like this mean? It means that the bottom of the root here has to be above the hips and slightly back. So, so above the hips, slightly back. And that's kind of like the main problem that happens with full body, usually. There's definitely other things that can go wrong, but that's like the main one. All right. Let's go to view. Oh, hello, Big Poop. I see your message there, but welcome. Hopefully, you're having a rootin' tootin' day. Rootin' tootin'. All right, I think my stand up straight. But other than that, things are looking good. I don't see any clip. Let's turn on the camera. I know it's a little hard to see when it's just in my view. Bam. Anchor world. Okay, so. Oh no! There's a little bit of clipping there, but that should be fixable. All right. And outfit. Also a little bit of clipping. But that looks really good, actually. Let's check the butt. A little bit of clipping there. That's from the pants. It's so funny. I told myself that won't be a problem, but it was. Butt looks good though. Oh wow, that's definitely a problem. Double cheeked up. So I'll have to fix that. Awesome. There's a line. You guys see that? There's like a little line on the sweater, especially in distance. Strange. Yeah, that must be the texture. I don't see it on anything else. Uh, oh yeah. Interesting. That's something with the decal. Okay. Should be an easy fix. Should be. Okay. we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go on lunch for an hour, but I'll be back. Need to make some notes before I go. I heard that VRC allows up to 11 trackers now. Yes, yes, it does. And allowed upper chest bones too. But yes, there's definitely a lot. Do you know how you do grid fill again? Well, that should be in your edge menu, I believe. But yeah, you just have a cube. Should be bam, edge, face. So in the face menu, grid fill. If you don't know where it is, there's no shortcut for it. If you don't know where it is, you can always do F3 and then search. So F3 is a search option. Perfect. I know on your site it says PC avatars come with dynamics. Has that switched to Fizzbones since that's a standout? Yes, I just do Fizzbones. They're better. They're better in every way. They're easier to use. You can do more with them. There's a few problems with getting animations to work for them, but those are getting ironed out by the VR chat team. But yeah, I just do Fizzbones. Okay, so Lo-Fi has a few more things to iron out. The butt visible through most outfits. It's actually the pants. And we need to create a alpha clip body. Right. I agree, Layla. No, they're super cool. I'm honestly, I think VR chat could make a lot of money. Oh, thank you, Cannoli. Um, and yes, I hope you all have a great break. I will be heading out. I think VR chat can make a lot of money if they just license their Fizzbones to other developers making other games and stuff. That's a side note. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic break. I will be back in about an hour. Hope you do get me as well. Absolutely. I will be following up with you very soon. Just putting the final touches on my current work. Yeah. See you all soon. Have a great break. Bye.